Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to part 4 of my crocheting custom baby blanket orders video. Today's video I'm starting part of an order that's actually not a baby blanket. We are making a car seat cover today, and specifically a cow print car seat cover. And let me fill you in on a little secret. I already tried to film this intro and I realized that my microphone was not turned on, so all the clips were silent. So I've actually already started it, but I was saying how I needed to go on and buy the pattern. I have now bought the pattern and I have it on my iPad, so that way I can kind of cross things off as I go, because this is a corner to corner project where there are squares, and right now I have the first square done. So this is what the first square looks like, and we have a lot more to go. I don't really know what I'm doing. I almost feel like I need to print out this pattern, but we're just gonna hope for the best, and I guess I'll check in a little bit if I make any progress. Okay, I want to show you my current progress. I did undo it and start over because I was doing it wrong. I ended up having to look up a video on how to do the corner to corner, but I have the first 6 rows done, and this is how it looks. It looks way better now that I'm actually doing it correctly. And these were all white rows, but the next row is gonna have the first like part of the black in it. The only thing I'm not sure about yet is if my gauge is good, so that's what I'll be figuring out, because the gauge is with 10 rows, so I will be measuring it once I get the first 10 rows done. But I also don't want to cut the yarn off if it's not good, so I'll figure it out. I'm just gonna keep going until I either get stuck or whatever. But I've been crocheting for like 40 minutes and this is all I have done, so we got a long ways to go, that's for sure. So I'm getting the hang of like the pattern of this, like how to do corner to corner, but I guess the problem's gonna be, one, that I don't think my gauge is big enough, so I may have to start over, and I think I might have to size up a hook. I think I'm using a 5 and I might need to size up to like a 6, because at row 10 it's supposed to be 7 inches, and after like finishing the beginning of row 9 we're like at 5.5. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to size up all the way to a 6 probably. I tend to have tighter chains, so that's probably why, but this is what it's looking like. Oops. That's what it's looking like right now. The other thing that's a problem is the color changes. I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far. This side looks pretty good, and then like this side you can see the white there and there, but I think that's just bound to happen. Doesn't look too bad. This yarn is so soft. But yeah, like I'm watching videos on how you like do color changes, and they use like the yarn bobbins and stuff, so I might end up having to like section off parts of each color. But right now this is how I'm doing it. I think I'm gonna stop because I think I'm gonna have to restart, and that's a little bit upsetting. And it's currently 6:02 p.m. and I just don't want to think about how I have to redo this right now. So instead I'm gonna avoid it and just stop for the night, I think. But yeah, that's my current progress. I think this is gonna take me a while. How many rows even are there? Let me see. There are 83 rows, so, and they're gonna like obviously get longer and then shorter, so it's gonna be a while. Let's see, so 38 is like the halfway point, and then it would get smaller. But yeah, we're gonna have to restart, which sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, anyways, I'll check in the next time I work on this. Don't mind the washer. I have to do laundry and I have to film this video. So I want to check in on my progress here. I have a little bit of unfortunate news. I can't remember if I said this in the last update, but I'm gonna be frogging this whole thing. But I was getting the hang of it, so that's good at least. It's been a while since I've worked on it. It is now Friday and I'm done with work for the week, so I can actually work on this, because I had a kind of rough week, but I feel like that's every week these days. I decided I'm sizing all the way up to a size 6 to start this, and I also printed out the paper copy of the, I guess I don't want to give it away, but paper copy of like each row, and then the grid, so I can cross off as I go. I thought maybe it would help having a paper copy. And I brought my computer and my iPad down, so in case I want to keep track on my iPad, and then my computer in case I want to look up any tutorials or anything like that. I'm just going to watch some videos to make sure I remember how to do it before I frog and start over. So the intro to this got all messed up, so I don't know what the heck I ended up doing with that for a bit. I'm actually going to be taking it apart.
Staring at the tapestry above the bed you gave me. I still haven't washed my sheets, 'cause I still smell you in the bed you used to rest your head.
I'm just starting.
How the hell am I supposed to sleep? Can we both face our demons? Can we change like the seas?
I wanted to give an update on my progress. So this is more complicated than I thought, having to like detach and retach colors and whatnot, but I'm trying to figure out which way it goes. I think it goes like this. This is my current progress. There's strings everywhere, so you can't really see, but it's coming along. I'm like worried about weaving in ends because I'm like, what if I have to undo it all? Also, I should probably measure it, so I'll probably do that next, but right now I have 3 working yarns going, I think, or maybe I have 4. I have 2 ends of a white, 1 of another, and then 1 black going. So yeah, I have 4 going right now. So yeah, it's definitely complicated, but this is the first section I think I finished, maybe. Anyways, this is 12 rows done, and there's 83 total. Fun times. We have a long way to go. A really long way to go. But I forget where you're supposed to measure at. 10 rows is supposed to be 7 inches. And I'm at what, 12? Yeah, I just finished 12, so I guess I should have measured it. Also, I didn't know if it was supposed to be like a diagonal measurement or how that worked. So let's see. I would say it's like 7, almost 7 inches at 10 rows. So good thing I sized up all the way a size from 5 to 6. Worst comes to worst, we could do a little bit of maybe blocking at the end to stretch it out a little more, but I'm hoping, I mean, this yarn is soft, so it should stretch, so hopefully it's okay. But I'm gonna stop here. It's going pretty good, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep working on it, and then I will check in when I check in. Hello, it's another day, and I'm still wearing my comfy because I'm always wearing this, I swear. But I wanted to check in and show you what I have done so far. I've been working on this like for about, I think like an hour. I'm currently on row 20, and this is what it's looking like. We have lots of ends that are just kind of hanging out everywhere. But yeah, this is the current progress. I'm really getting the hang of it, and I'm starting to get the hang of the color changes too. And I have been not dragging them very far because I want it to look professional. So I have quite a bit of ends, but that's okay. But I'm going to keep working on this. I don't think I'm going to get it all done. This video gets posted tomorrow, and I'm definitely not going to have this done. But I want to see if maybe I can at least get like to the halfway point, like where you have to start decreasing, but we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. I have a lot of yarn coming from a lot of places. I've considered making like little, I think they're called bobbins, that you wind the yarn around out of some like cardboard or something, but I haven't done that yet, considering it still, just so I have more separate parts. But I think that'll become more of an issue once I get a little bit further, because right now I mostly just have like 2 sections at a time, but once I get to the point where there's 3 and 4 and 5 or whatever, I'm probably gonna have to do that. But for now, I'm working out of the 4 skeins that I have, because I have 2 in each color, and then I'm working 2 ends of one of the white skeins, so I'm doing okay right now, honestly. Still using my 9mm. I think it's an okay size. It's really hard to tell, but this yarn is very soft, and I think it would stretch, so I think it's gonna be fine. If it doesn't fit, then I don't know. It was a learning experience at least. But I'm becoming a little bit obsessed with Smosh lately. Passionate Kelsey's always listening to them. I swear, she's always talking about them. So I started watching their Reddit videos, and I think I'm obsessed. So I've been listening to a couple of theirs, and now I've decided I kind of want to binge watch them, but there's so many of them. I'm all the way back at the beginning, like before they were in their little studio, and it's literally like a kind of like a green screen, like it's their heads in front of the Reddit on the screen. So way back before they, I'm assuming, had their whole like studio set up, and I'm just watching through them. And yeah, I'm just going to hang out here. I've been setting timers to kind of like not keep track of time, because I'm not tracking how long this takes me, but just to kind of like keep focused or whatnot. So I'm gonna set a timer, I think for an hour, and just lock in on this, see how many rows I get done. So I'm starting off on row 20, so we'll see what row I'm in. I'll check in an hour and let you know how many rows I get done.
I wish I hadn't met her. I wish I didn't wanna stay. I wanna wear her sweater and not break down in my room, 'cause there's nothing sweeter than the bitter taste of you. Than the bitter taste of you.
Okay, I'm checking in. It's been about an hour, I think maybe just a little bit over an hour, and I have a lot of things going on. We have this little scrap of yarn that's now attached because I have extra white areas. I probably need to figure out a better system, but let me just show you what it's looking like. I think it goes this way. So this is the current progress. We are on row 24. I forget where I started. Was it at 20? So what did I get? Like 4 rows in an hour. They're getting bigger, so they're taking longer. And there's more like color changes. So I gotta figure that out. I'm considering making some better system rather than this. I just don't know what to use right now. So still making do with this. This is the current progress. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. It's 1:28 p.m. I think I should probably eat some lunch. So we'll break to eat lunch, and then maybe I'll work on it some more. I'm also going to start editing this footage because I want to get this video up tomorrow. So that's the game plan. I will check in the next time I crochet or the next time I have an update. I took a decent break from crocheting. I ate lunch, and I kind of at least rough cutted the footage I have so far for this video, and I'm ready to crochet some more. It's currently 3:19 p.m. My cat did in fact try to attack me. She was slightly successful. She's added another bite to my hand. This is like the 3rd time in the last couple weeks that she's attacked my hand. I have this in like other marks because she got me with 4 teeth at once, and then this is the one from today. No idea what to do with this cat. Yeah, I don't know. If you have any tips on aggressive older cats, please leave your tips down below, because I don't know what to do with her. She's like somewhere between 11 and 13 years old, and she has had issues with being kind of aggressive since she was young. She had to be front declawed when she was young because she was harming my younger sister way too much, and she is technically my sister's cat. My sister got her for Christmas when she was young. She never liked my sister. You're getting the whole backstory on my cat, apparently. She was closer with my mom. My mom has moved, and I lived here for a year before my mom moved, and she grew really close to me, and she honestly like really grew a bond with me. Was super cuddly with me, started being more cuddly than she's ever been, which is kind of weird because she always cuddled with my mom, but she's more of like a mean cat than a nice cuddly cat. But I thought maybe it was just her age. She's getting older, so maybe I've heard that happens before. Or that happens, like cats get more cuddly as they get older. But then recently, in the last, I'd say like at least month or couple months, she's started attacking more. I don't like play with her, if that makes sense. Like I don't like roughhouse with her. I don't do anything like that. I let her approach me. I rarely pet her unless she like initiates it, I guess. But most of the times when she attacks me, it's when she has come onto my lap, or like if I'm laying in bed, come onto my chest, and she'll just be laying there purring fine 1 minute, and then the next she is launching at my hand or like biting me or whatever. I've gotten lucky that I haven't gotten bit in the face at all. I try to react quickly if I can, but there's sometimes when it's hard when she's on top of me that I can't like move away safe, like to make sure I'm safe fast enough. I have read about maybe getting more toys, but I feel like that's more for like kittens, but I am considering getting her, like I found this one interactive toy that has like 3 different parts to it, so I'm hoping that one of them at least intrigues her. So I'm considering getting her an interactive toy, so I might order that soon and see if she plays with that. Maybe that'll like make her less aggressive. I don't know. I don't really understand what her deal is. She's a pretty, I would say a pretty spoiled cat, and she's already had one incident that I don't think was her fault, where she ended up attacking my mom, and when my mom got like medical attention for it, they suggested putting her down, but my mom kind of got in the middle of her and another cat accidentally, but I don't really think, I think she was more scared in that moment. These little attacks that she's doing now are not provoked. They're just kind of random. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with her, but any advice would be greatly appreciated. She seemed, I thought maybe she was being more nice too because she seemed more comfortable now. She had like more stability. I'm here every single day, whereas in before there wasn't always a consistent person like living here. There was always somebody checking in on them, but there wasn't always someone like here living here all the time, I guess, if that makes sense. There used to be another cat here, but she never got along with that cat, and that cat has been separated from here for quite a while now, and she honestly seemed happier after that cat left. So I don't know. There's been a lot of different things. I've changed her food to a more like sensitive stomach food, and she seems happier in that way. She likes the new food. She's not getting sick like she was with the old food. I don't know what to do with her. Again, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know how much longer she's going to live, but sometimes I don't feel safe around her. But it's hard because she still wants to cuddle, and I want to cuddle with her, but I'm also scared that in any second she'll snap and attack me. So anyways, let's focus on what this video is about, which is this cow print car seat cover, which I have decided, I brought my scale down, I've decided I'm gonna weigh out like how much it weighs to make a certain amount of squares so that I can start to like roll up amounts, if that makes sense. I think this will help so that I know like how much to roll up in a ball or whatnot for the different sections as we're getting closer to parts where there's more sections. So that's the plan right now. I think I'm just gonna work on this for about an hour or more. We'll just see how I'm feeling. I'm watching over the VOD, or like the recording of the live from Passionate Kelsey's drop today because I missed the live. I was literally waiting for it because I'm like, oh, it's Saturday and she's gonna do a drop today, and I still missed it somehow, so I don't know. But I'm watching over the live right now. I just crocheted for about an hour. I'm working on row 28 right now. I'm gonna give you an update on the current progress. I'm trying to figure out which way this thing goes. This is how it's looking. So many different strings going on here, but it's getting big. It's 4:25 right now. I think maybe I'll keep going till like 6 and then I might call it, but we'll see. I can't believe I've been doing this all day. Let's keep on going. Not giving up yet, but I'll check back in on what I get done. It's currently 6:09 p.m. and I think I'm going to stop here with my current progress. I'm going to show you guys what I got done. There's a lot of attachments going on right now, but I'm going to do my best to try to show you. I just finished row 30 and this is the current progress. It's getting so much bigger, but like you can start to see like the cow print happening. It's hard to like show it because of all the strings. I'm considering whether or not I'm going to start weaving in all the little ends or if I'm going to wait. Not really sure yet, to be honest, but it's looking good, but I have a long way to go. I'm not even halfway done with it. My goal was to try to get halfway through the chart today. That did not happen, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep on working on this probably throughout the weekend and maybe over the next couple weeks. I'm not going to like push myself to get it done like super fast. I'm just gonna keep working on it as I'm able to, because it's definitely a more like mentally tiring one. You have to pay like super close attention to exactly what you're doing, what grid you're on, all that stuff. It takes a lot more mental energy, but it's definitely a fun project, something different. I'm learning corner to corner crochet, which I have never done before this, so it's gonna be interesting. Sorry if this was a little bit of a shorter video. I wanted to update you guys on how I'm doing with this. I've been not having a ton of time to crochet, so it's hard for me to get out long crochet vlogs. I think I'm almost done with this video series. Again, I've been having a hard time trying to get stuff done. But we just have this car seat cover to make and then a baby blanket to make. So next video, hopefully I'm finishing, I shouldn't say next video, but next part of this series, hopefully I'm finishing up this and starting the other baby blanket. I might kind of work on both of them a little bit just so I don't get like tired of one or whatnot. We'll see what I end up doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any other videos you'd like to see from me. And if you do decide to stick around and subscribe, then I'll see you in my next video. Bye!